MX inching closer. They want this fight. Redline with the time warp. To the death by 3379. To the death by MX. Both teams engaging. Bog down by 3379. High value bog down versus the Desert Storm. So much dust and bog on this map. To the death. Chunking massive damage for both teams. Both teams engaging very evenly here. A few stragglers. Let's zoom out a little bit and see these sad faces. A lot of sad faces from Red. Possibly ending the season, the Cinderella season for 3379, as MX, after losing the first two mid fights, they came to play on number 3.
We have a Sneaky Tactics from that was 16 OT, and then 489 with a To the Death, all in the middle. So this is probably going to get pretty get wiped pretty cleanly here from on for 489 side, and they are going to be just comfortably in the driver's seat on the back half end of this match here.
Yeah, looking good for 489 in this mid fight. You can see the sad faces coming out now from blue team. So a numbers advantage for Red here in the mid, and then also casting To the Death, getting this massive, massive damage for one straight minute. And it is resulting in 20 or 30 sad faces from blue. We're not seeing really any sad faces from 489. So yeah, looking like they're going to clean up the second mid as well.
Yeah, and on top of all that, a 4 altar swing. To the Death. There is the To the Death from 93T. No skills being used from DQ39 in response. So questionable. They have the skill points on the board. I am confused, chat. They had the numbers advantage from what it looked like, not opting to use a skill, going up against the To the Death freely here, and I don't understand the play. It's not like DQ39 has an assault going on onto this home sky altar, or really even on the desert altar of 93T. Maybe pocketing a master strategist to go for an arc steal.
Cortex. Look at the marches coming out of this bark.
Sun Sailor. They're coming.
Sun Sailor.
Is this going to work?
Yes. I think it actually might work.
All of your marches are very low in the middle. This might be a very extended and long fight coming out here for the Arc of Osiris, for the first Arc of Osiris, which is usually a very uncontested arc, which like really just usually goes one way, and then the other team is kind of okay with it, and maybe they get a play on structures, and it's kind of a fine trade-off because the first arc does not give that many points.
Oh my gosh.
But it's all in for the first arc here from 75 DC. Now let's see how OWR respond to this. Will they cast some more skills of their own? Will they let OWR, will they let 75 DC have this? Or how are they going to respond?
And 88 is going to have to try to push an arc advantage while not bleeding too much in the building game. They have a lot of catching up to do. And it is funny because you used to think that teams that were playing the arc game had a lot more control over the match, whereas the building strategy was much harder to execute. I'm not saying it's any easier today than it was back then, but it does seem like, with the addition of No Mark, there's more support for an all-in building strategy that seems much more viable than it did in the past. And I do really like this sort of balancing of the gameplay, being much more focused now around having a lot of optionality. You could go buildings, could go middle, and there's very powerful skills you can deploy in both of those cases. Energetic here being used for both teams.